Good morning, welcome back to another video. First night done in the truck, and we slept like a baby. So tired last night, to the point I didn't even speak to the wife before bed. It was just fell asleep in chair till late, and then must have just crashed on bed. But we're fresh as a daisy. Just putting our stuff back on the bunk that we don't need, and yeah, first night done. Slept quite well actually, but struggled to get the bunk out. Did try in daytime, so I need to work out. I know there's a handle there. Yeah, sorry. It slides out, but it just didn't want to slide last night, so I just slept in that width of the bed, which was it was all right, I suppose. So yeah, we're Tuesday morning. We're down at Derby. We should have got this on last night really, but we didn't. So, and I was gonna try and edit the video that we had on yesterday for the first the first day of the new truck, but we didn't get a chance to. So I need to edit that today. Try and get that on. Try and get that downloaded tonight, so it's on for tomorrow. So yeah, we're just about to. Excuse me. We're just about to turn our card over at 5:45. I'm sure these open at 6, so we'll turn the card over at 5:15. We'll get some checks done. Go see if the door's in the right spot. The roof's off anyway. We're literally next door. We're just parked next door to it. Go in and see them, and get loaded. The weighbridge here is weigh the front bit, then you drive on your weigh the back bit, and it's absolutely way out. I'm going to check my scales to what I think it should be at, and we'll be able to weigh it properly and work out what it should be at when we get down there. Yeah, I feel fresh. I felt so cold last night, it was unreal, and the night heat was blaring away. The night heat is not as good as it is in the R series. This is on degrees C, whatever you call it, where you'll know in an R series it is 1 to 10, and I normally had it on 5, sometimes 6, but 6 could be too much. It just dry you out in the night. So yeah, the night, you know, it's getting used to it. I've had an S series, but I didn't have it for a long time because where I was at, I got messed about with wages and stuff for way too long. So yeah, thinner, shorter airline on. Bit of rubbish to get rid of. So yeah, we're rocking and rolling. So right, I'm going to finish off getting ready, open my curtains, do some checks, and then we'll get round to the Derby Green Waste spot. Magfern, however you pronounce it, is the Derby Green Waste load. We normally just drive around here, which I'm going to do. I'm just going to get in position. There's the Green Waste load. They're not bad lads here. They're not bad lads at all. He's dropping a skip off. Yeah, and we weigh on and off at the same time. we just give them tear weight. Just sit it here and wait for him to shout us back. We just reverse straight back, and then they just load us with grabber. We just do it to what we think we need on. So right, we'll get loaded. You're rejoining me. We're on the A50. We've been left a while, like, but phone calls to the missus before she goes to work, and yeah, so you're rejoining me now on the A50. We're about 30 mile away. We'll get down to Crewe. You'll see Crewe. You'll see the tipping side of Crewe, which we've not tipped at Crewe until this is the first time this year tipping, but we have done a couple of loads out of there, a couple of compost loads out of there, and then we'll get tipped, we'll back up, reload for compost. When we get there, we'll see what the scales are like to what match mine. Bloody cupboard doors come open twice, but I don't know if it's because I've fed the air fryer lead through into the next locker for the inverter. But this road isn't the very best of roads. I've tried to shut it once, but it's just bounced open again. So yeah, annoying. And my bread and toaster fell out on the floor, which is not ideal. There are a few blue words, put it that way. So yeah, we'll just we'll keep going. We're 31 mile away, and we'll see you as we're getting into Crewe. Bio Waste we're going to, so we call it Crewe. Right, we'll see you over there. We're down at Crewe. We're literally 2 minutes off Covered Bridge, and we're virtually there. We'll go see the young lad that just grumped at you. Last year, a lot of us were getting a little bit cheesed off with him because he's absolutely clueless. There's another lad that was there before, and he was absolutely spot on. And but he got sacked. Don't know what for, but they sacked him. I think it was, you know, not turning up right, punctuality, getting to work and stuff like that. So yeah, we're here. Over this roundabout, turn left, and then we're heading to that derelict farm. Massive spot. Such a shame that it's all run down and disused, but something went wrong, didn't it? And then we could go back the same way we've come. I find it such a long way, so we'll turn left out of here. We're turning left in here, and we'll turn left out of here and head for Manchester. I find it a lot quicker, hell of a lot quicker. Yeah, so this is Crewe. Who I've seen before, but normally in the pitch black. Oh, they finally attempted to fix that hole in the floor. So when we start coming full on in Greenway season, this road There can be 5, 6, 7, up to 12 of us on here. There are little dig outs. Then they'll get the dustbin wagons of green waste in. And you can be here for a lot of hours. You can be here for 5, 6 hours at a time. But yeah, that's the farmhouse, disused farmhouse. Now the graffiti weren't there before. But yeah, it's a big spot. If you had money for it, you'd have a hell of a property. A hell of a property. Right, we'll go get on this weighbridge and see how accurate I've got my scales for the first time with a load of green waste on. And we'll get tipped and get reloaded. Now they've got people in. So Sed's in. So that means either someone's... That's right down there, I don't know if you can see me at distance. That's a holding bay. Then you reverse down into the shed. Back into the shed, tip, pull forward, then back up behind this pile. They reload you. But this is front of queue, wait for a green light, he'll move off, we'll go onto the bridge. And that's that. This always makes me laugh. 9.5 miles an hour. It always makes me laugh. 9.5. So we're just sat waiting. Going to Weighbridge. He grabs paperwork with a grabber onto the bridge in there. We'll go in, so we'll sit and wait till Sed move round. When health and safety are in, well, they're even cleaning wheels. We just got to that bay, so I'm just going to pull up. Sed's wait, bin wagon's waiting to come in. And we're just going to back up and get loaded from this side now, which he'll watch us back. And yeah, we'll get in position and we'll be back. Right, yeah, we've had it on a previous video before. Bin wagon coming in. He'll go into that bay that we've just come out of, and this lad will load us from down there. And I'm hoping we get the weight fairly right, because I can't be bothered to offload a bit. It's a right hassle. So, waste wise. So yeah, we're going to get reloaded. Hopefully we won't be over. And if we're under, we drive onto Weighbridge. If we're under, we just reverse back. And then he just chucks another load. Normally you're about a bucket under, but we'll see if we can get these scales right. We'll get it closer to 40 this time, and shut window before all compost comes in. Yeah, we'll get it closer to 40, and hopefully we'll be about at weight. And then that's Crewe in the daylight. And as you can see, health and safety. Without letting them see me, I'm filming. Health and safety. Right, see you in a bit. Now we're out. 41 something, so we quite ain't got scales right. Well, to be fair, he was looking bang on. I didn't really want him to stick another bucket on. It hadn't sort of levelled itself out until I moved. But we'll slowly get there. Riggs that used to have this unit, he said just start off low, light, work your way up, so that's what I'm going to do. So right, yeah, we're going to head back out. Like I say, I'm going to turn left and head to Manchester, go that way. It's just straight roads all the time instead of going back through the way we came towards Derby and back onto M1. And I've got such an itchy eyeball. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we'll need, we've got 2.5 hours, so we'll need an half an hour at some point. just get half hour in, and then we can run on a full card. After Gravel Master, we don't know what we're doing, so we'll get heading towards Manchester and get down M62, and we'll see if we come across out. If not, we'll probably see you at Gravel Master. See you in a bit. We've had to stop for a break. Got about a quarter of an hour, and it's more than 15 minutes away. So we're just off the 180 at Hatfield. I'm having a beef sandwich with ketchup. But everyone's going, oh my god, that's disgusting, but it's not. Absolutely, amazing. So the plan is to tip this and back down to Lords and then up to Hull with a load, but it's got to be there for 3 o'clock. It's going to be touch and go to whether we get it done. So when I get tipped at Gravel Master, I'm going to text him, see if we've got the time, because it'd be a good hour and a half each way, I would have thought. Crystals, I think it's tipping at in Hull, which we have been before, I think. Not quite sure, but I'll check and have a look. So yeah, that's the plan. We just need a quick 30 minutes here and a beef sandwich, and then we'll be back on road. So we'll be back when we get to Gravel Master. See you there. Here we are, Gravel Master. I don't know what he's doing here. I'm hoping he's gonna move, because I want to be in here. Can we get round him? I think we can get round him. Yes, we can get round him. Not a problem. We can get round him, and we can get on here. He wasn't parked in the best spotlight, was he? The absolute donut. But the view some compost like over the last couple of weeks. It might be 2 weeks since I've been in here. He wasn't exactly. He was looking at me as if to say, "Where you going?" sort of thing. But we're here. I'm just gonna get backed up. Shades on. Loving life. So yeah, we're just gonna get backed up and get this tipped off. Under a bit of pressure really, because we need to get down to Lardy's, but we're going to tip this, then we're going to ring in and see what he says, so bear with me. Right, quick turnaround out the Gravel Master. Not much to see. Glorious day, but we're not going down to Lardy's now. It's telling me to go that way, I think. No, we're not going that way. So, just talking to myself. We're going to Dan the Chipper from Vicaries. We've had Dan on content before, but we're going to Vicaries. We're going to Dan at Vicaries, and I think it's out on the coast at Hull. So we'll go see Dan, and we'll get a load off him, and it's going down to Retford. So, not done content at Retford before, but that's where we're heading. So that's what we're going to do. So I think it's down the 1031 somewhere. Looks like a caravan park, I'm not quite sure. We'll give Dan a ring and see whereabouts it is. We've got a pin drop. We'll drive that way, and then we'll stick the sat nav on and or the phone on to see where the pin drop leads us to. And yeah, we'll go get a bit of chipwood. Hopefully he's got dog with him, and yeah, we'll go get off Big Dan, a bit of chipping. Not seen Dan for a few weeks, to be fair. We're with him with him quite a lot, going and chipping off him, and then you don't see him for weeks. He's doing other stuff. He does a bit of everything, and I think he's doing his class 1 this year. So yeah, right, we'll head to Dan and we'll see you when we're virtually there. Well, we're here and we have a slight problem. Where's Dan? Where's Dan the man? We'll have to give him a bell and see what he says. We could jump over that gate and have a little look. We'll bang it on a break while we're here. Yeah, we'll go and have a look for Dan the man. Well, we're here and we have a slight problem. Where's Dan? Where's Dan the man? We'll have to give him a bell and see what he says. We could jump over that gate and have a little look. We'll bang it on a break while we're here. Yeah, we'll go and have a look for Dan the man. Right, we're here. Dan's just having a tidy up. I'm just going to check if door's at top. It is. It's at the top. Yeah, Dan's going to have a tidy up. Shaggy's just left. I'm the 6th load. Then he's going to move forward, then I'll move forward, and then yeah, get loaded. Massive spot, caravan spot on that side. Some nice caravans. So yeah, this is where we're loading from. Let's see the dog, there's Dan. Ready for it. We're on a break. Shaggy's just sent me postcode, so we'll have a look. DN22 up here. I think it's a place that we always go. DN22 OPA. Let's have a look. What do we say? DN22 OPA. Yes, we've been. Dan will want me to move up, I think. To be awkward. And right, he's going to load us back on a break, and we'll do a bit of filming while we get loaded in between, and we can see Puppy in the tractor. Right, we'll see you shortly. Right, we're out of there. We didn't really get much footage in there. A bit at the back of the wagon, but Dan wanted to get chipping, so he needs to be back market waiting for 5:30, which he said he's not going to make, which he ain't going to make, because it's 4:30 now and he still has to clean down. And there was a farmer that wanted to get past, and the logger that was bringing all this stuff out to us, he wanted to get that loaded onto back at low loader, so we sort of got loaded and got out of there. So yeah, we're on our way to Retford. Eco Power Fuels. Been there a few times. Don't think we've got it on camera. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, that's where we're tipping. They'll be open. I think they open for 6, but they shut at 5, and we're not going to make it tonight. So turn them off. Turn that off. Bit of Beautiful by Chris Brown. Yeah, so it'll be a morning tip, so I'll probably just see you when I get parked up, then we'll do the tip in the morning and finish that there. But we're about an hour and 20 minutes driving, I would have thought. We're about 70 miles, 65 miles to parking up. There's a couple of laybys on way. We'll get parked there, and then we'll finish the video tomorrow. So we'll show you Eco Power Fuels at Retford, and then at least it's on content. So yeah, we'll see when we get parked up anyway. We have been in and out, so I'm gonna have to show you that another time. The lad was not happy to be on camera. Was not happy. Oh, I need a break. He was not happy to be on camera. I said, can I just film around? He said, I don't know what the policy is here. He was a new security guard. He just told me where to tip it, which I knew anyway. He said, I don't know what the policy is on filming. I said, well, in most places let you film. He went, no, well, I'm not gonna take that risk. You put it on YouTube and then I get into trouble. So we said that's fair enough, not a problem. I won't film, I'll do it another time. I'll ask the lads when I come during the daytime. So we just need half an hour. Got that on break. So I'm a bit gutted actually, because it was dead, it was quiet, there was no one about. He did go upstairs at one point to do some paperwork for me. So I could have got a camera out, but I thought if he sees I've gone behind his back, I didn't really want to do that. So yeah, we're just gonna have half an hour, which we need. We're half past 6, are we? We're 6:30. So I'm gonna have half an hour here, which is gonna take me till 7. And I need to be at Derby for 6, so I might end up just staying here, but I'm just going to have half an hour, have a look at the route from here to there, and if it's not going to take me that long, it's telling me 46 miles, which is just short of an hour, isn't it? About an hour, which isn't too bad, so I could set off at 5 from here. So we'll see. I'm going to stick a bit of tea on while I'm sat, and then I've had that, and then I'll actually get to speak to the missus tonight, because we both fell asleep last night. I was so tired, absolutely so shattered last night. Need to work out how to get my bed out. For some reason it's not pulling out, and I don't know why. Do a bit of paperwork, have a bit of tea, might stay here, might run a bit, but we'll see. So it's a shame that I couldn't film that, but I will get that on content at some point in the year, because we do go there quite a bit, to be fair. So yeah, that's it guys. I hope you like the video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, please support the channel. So give us a subscribe, and give us a like, a follow, a comment, all the stuff that you know. And thanks for watching, and we shall see you on the next video. Thank you.